All right, YouTube, welcome back to A Programmer Plays Nine Sols. In our previous episode, my mind has gone blank. I've completely forgotten what we did previous episode. We are currently sitting on a fair bit of upgrades, I feel like. We've got a decent number of jades filled in. There's not that many left to find. We have a fair bit of skills to our name, but still some more here. And we need to figure out what's going on with all this. I still don't know. I'm convinced that I'm missing something obvious here. I'm convinced that I'm missing something obvious with that. This one, I'm less convinced that I'm missing something obvious. I think I think I need a double jump. I've spent basically this entire game going, I think I need a double jump. And then it keeps not actually being what I need. I'll show you a double jump. What up, Rat Rod? Welcome in. So, we still haven't figured out the map situation for the Aitman facility. Because as we can see, they have the diagonal stripe pattern indicating that we don't know their secrets. That's fairly unsatisfying to me. I don't like that. Similarly, Cortex Center here, we don't know details about it. It might be worth doing just a pass. Hold up. There's a room in the corner that we've just never been through. How have I missed that? How have I missed that? All right, so let's go check out that door. I actually think I might actually remember what that is. I think that might be one of the ones that I need the reflection ability to get through. Because there was a handful of... Yeah. These guys that I was like, I should have marked them on my map, except we don't have a map marking feature, so... Here we go. Perfect. Perfect, he says, and then walks into a room that is clear. What the fuck? Alright, we're starting out strong. Whoa, okay. No thank you. No thank you on all of this. Okay, so this is gotta be just like a reflection-based room, right? That's the ability that you have to use to get into this. I saw the exact same thing. Alright. I might should have changed my charm loadout for this, but that's fine. Alright, that was too early. Alright, I was too late. Huh. Alright, that did way less than I was hoping. Why didn't that let me do? of them down. Oh, that hurt me on the way up. Okay. Whoa! All right. Redemption. We did it. Thank you for the GGs. Pipe vial increases the number of times the pipe can be used. Hell yeah. I'll happily take that. We used up all of our heals there. So this, unfortunately, did not tell us where we need to go. That's just one room. It's got to be up there. Is where we need to go next. I just want to fill out the map that I've been in, but I get the sense that that's just not the way that the game is. Or give us double jump. I would have thought so. Like, this game actually kind of disproves one of my pet theories, which is that the earlier you get double jump, the more that indicates that it's a like platforming focused game. But I'd say that this game is platforming focused, but does not give you an early double jump. So it kind of, looks at my theory and goes, ha ha, ha, nice. Totally wrong, but nice. Anywho, let's check out in here. We're gonna rest to recover our health, and get into another fight. This is an injection port for the transmutation crucible. Do you want to put Gene Eradicator in? Sure. Oh, no, we just started a boss fight, son of a bitch. Fight dirty. Use the Gene Eradicator to fight Jikan. Oh, did we just make a fight easier? That'd be interesting. Look at this mer person. Sword of Ji. We can give that to Xuan Shan. The Ji clan's ancestral sword, custom-made defensive swords, are an important part of Ji culture. The sword's form and complexity reflect its owner's identity and status. Haoshan sphere model. Haoshan sphere model label. That feels like placeholder text that never got. The Haoshan sphere spans 9,000 li with 3 extremely long rhizomatic cannons. I think a li is kind of like a kilometer. I'll be honest, I only know li from reading the 1,000 Li, which is a mixed martial arts book series, magical martial arts series. So I'm not familiar with what the measurement actually means. At the close of the turbulent era, Jitong led the Ji Kingdom to build the Haoshan Sphere, a massive satellite powered by countless rhizomatic columns capable of destroying any nation on Penglai. Many outstanding scientists were lured into working on this weaponized space station, as it was initially touted as a scientific satellite to be used for extraterrestrial research. Jitong's ambition to unify Penglai was thwarted by the Fangxi Guild, and the sphere was never completed. So just straight up a Death Star. Okay. Also, Cyclops? Alright, so let's take that item back. We're going to go right back to the pavilion. Didn't I have something that I was This is crazy that I've forgotten between last episode and this episode what I was doing. Because didn't I have a thing over here that I was working on, and I was like, we'll do this next time. Yeah, this. So here we go. Barely see the top from here. It's incredible. I've never seen such a huge tree before. I want to see how tall it can get. There's just one problem. How are we supposed to trim the upper branches? That wouldn't be a problem for those of the human kingdom. Most of them can handle low altitude flight. Their cities develop vertically, so big trees like this are perfect for them. That woman must have brought the seed from her hometown. Do they can all fly? That's so cool. Do their cities look like huge forests? I wish I could go see for myself. Double jump. Don't get too excited. They inhabit a resource-starved wasteland, so everything they grow is GM'd to hell and back. Genetically modified, I assume? You know, what is this GM thing you keep talking about? Genetic modification, otherwise known as transmutation. For example, if someone wants to fly, they can incorporate avian genes into their bodies to grow a pair of wings. By using the same technology on a plant, we can produce all sorts of high-efficiency crops. So that's why some of these trees out there taste like meat. Can we also be GM'd? Can we? I want to be GM'd so I'll be fluffy like you guys. Please don't. Actually, you're quite different from the original 8-men. Have you been GM too? The other people in your tribe all look taller than you. That has nothing to do with genetic modification. We're just a short king. Finally open this chest. Hedgehog Jade allows precise parries to inflict internal damage to the enemy. Harness their power and return the favor. That seems really good, but also it costs 3? 3 is so much considering how few slots we have. Alright, hand over the Sword of G. Here, see if you can handle this one. Wow, this is the biggest knife I've ever seen. Careful, it's not a toy. You're right, this was made by a really good blacksmith. I should be able to make quick work of vegetables with the smooth edge it has. That wasn't made for cutting vegetables, dummy. It was made for self-defense. This pavilion is safe for now, but if anything were to happen, you need to learn how to protect yourself. Who's Ji Tong, your friend? Where did you hear that name? Written on the handle. That's so. Not important. You don't need to know who he is. Hey, you can't steal other people's things without their permission. Most of the Ji clan's inheritance comes from plundering their neighbors during the war. I'm just giving them a taste of their own medicine, which I think is more than warranted. I just don't feel good about it. Take it. You're going to learn how to use it sooner or later. What if they come back and ask for it? Are you not going to give it back? You don't have to worry about that. As long as I'm around, their little heirloom stays with me. The sass from Yi is top tier. That's true. Facts. We don't... Way too much about your freakish world that I don't understand. I want to prove myself to those stupid villagers, but I don't even know where to start. We need another 4,000 in order to purchase this computing unit. And we need another 3,000 get this reciprocating jade. We could... Oh man, I forgot about this. Another 6,000 for this guy. We're so poor. We could, of course, dissolve this, but I don't want to. We could dissolve these, but that won't get us anywhere close to where we need to be. I'm borderline tempted just to do, like, a farming episode and just, like, you know, build up a bunch of money. I want this, because I am using my arrows. I also want this, but that's very expensive. Don't have the herb catalyst. I don't know. I don't really feel like diving straight into a boss, but at the same time, like that's clearly where we need to go next. Missed something in here. Like there's still one thing somewhere. Somewhere. I missed one thing in here. Don't like this area. Also missed a couple of things in here. Maybe we'll go there, actually. Hold on. We're going to do that. Oh, yeah. There's also that one enemy. Am I happy with this for a fight? Yeah, sure. Teleport. Here. It's funny that the first tip in this game is for an item that you're not going to get for a hot minute. Woof. Alright, we might die here for silly reasons. I'm convinced that I can block that, but okay, too fast. Did we get him? Did get him. All right. The fact that we used 2 of our health things is not ideal. Our pipes. I need to figure out this timing. Not like that. Okay. This is accidentally turning into a farming session. There we go. I don't know how he detected me there. I thought I'd gotten far enough underneath him, but that's not the case. Nope. Cool. There we go, finally. That guy's been hanging out for a while. Oh, nice. Close to another thing. And that does actually polish off this area. Nice. Hold on, I wanna real quick. There we go. That tipped us over the edge to 2. Invest in our skill a little bit. Oh, this takes 3 now. Ooh. Alright, I guess we're holding on to that. Back to the pavilion. Let's see if we can upgrade our healing abilities. Excellent. That only costs 800. Another pipe upgrade somewhere. Oof. Let's see if Shenong has new things to say. No. Okay, cool. All right. I've been dilly-dallying enough. Let's go check this boss, see how we do. not change my charms, which I probably should have. But can I just like walk past him? No. Okay, fair enough. We'll try it with standard charms to start with.
Huh?
You escaped. How amusing. But I do say, young Master Yi, what's the rush? You want to fight? I'm always ready to oblige. Yi Quan. Yeah, get poisoned. What's happening? Did you mess with my transmutation crucible? Brilliant, just brilliant. I knew you could play dirty. I told you we were the same. Shut it. As if there's any point in playing clean with trash like you. So touched. Playing dirty is just a noble Solarian tradition. Evil is engraved in our genes. As Solarians, we must learn to be more selfish, ruthless, and rugged than anyone else. That is how the Ji clan has stood out from the rest. It's also how the Ji kingdom brought about its own destruction. When Igong settles this damn disease, the revival of our kingdom will be just around the corner. It's such a pity that you won't be there to see it. Oh, wait, I know. Why don't I throw you into one of our transmutation crucibles and turn you into a Geno Guard? I'll even let you stand in the front row during our military parades. Come on, let's get this over with quickly. Alright, we are off to a very rough start. Shit. Could not get out of there to heal fast enough. Alright. Let's change up our Jades. This one's still probably pretty useful. This one useful eternally. This one's pretty useful. This one I don't feel like it's very useful, but I won't say no to it. Alright. You're kidding. not getting those heals out fast enough. That was unfortunate placement on my part. Alright, so there is a phase 2, which he takes his sweet time in getting into. Cool, alright, well that was if you let the damage over time attacks get onto you, you are in trouble. Case in point, I'm dead. Man. Alright, so that, you don't have to be on the ground for that attack to land. Alright, once already. Thought I could squeeze in a couple attacks and then do the heal? No. I'll be honest. I'm just not having fun fighting him. I kind of want to do other stuff, but I kind of feel like we have to fight him. It would make me feel better if I could go spend my money. I know that 1,000's not that much, but let's see if we can drop our money onto something. The arrow upgrade was 2,500, so if we were to recycle these, we would be just a little bit short. Just a little bit short. So maybe what we do go here, we run to the side, we fight the guy. There's an enemy over here that consistently drops 200, I think it was. And that will make up the difference we need. I don't know why he got stuck like that. $150. I guess it's 200 when I've got the extra thing going. It seems wild that there's not a thing that I can lower here, you know? Really feels like there ought to be. I forget how small the attraction radius is when you don't have the magnet charm equipped. Why am I running over to him? Well, hold on. We'll double check your wares. Yeah, 2.5. Right, and now we're just 100 short. Could I get we're missing something here, so let's do that. Let's run through there. And find what one thing we're missing is. on, turn around. Ah, okay. Found it. Standard part. Alright. Cool. Well, our farm was actually a little more successful than it needed to be. That's okay. Gosh, I wonder how bad that boss is without the gene stuff. Right. Alright, so pour once again. We have got definitely beefed up arrows, I think. Would it help me to go ahead and invest this? I doubt it. But maybe. Not sure. Am I remembering to use talismans? No. Will I remember to use talismans? Probably also no. Alright, let's give this another shot. Still have 2 arrows left, which isn't ideal, but, you know, it's better than nothing. I need to be blocking that. Got him. Hell yeah. Did you seriously think this would be the end? Thank you for the GGs. Surely not a phase 3, right? Thank you for being so considerate. I embrace pain as my fuel. What? Heroes. What the butt? Are forged in agony. No pain, no gain is the achievement we just got. Alright, so that was a little bit of an anticlimax. We are gonna about face. Nope, we can't. I was gonna say we're gonna about face and save, but that is not what happened. Oh, thank goodness. Alright, that's another greater Tau fruit. What are you? Nope. I don't know why they bother having the, like, you can retry thing when the timer is not long enough for you to actually get a retry done. Key item, homing darts. An ancient weapon can be handed over to Kuafu. This homing dart was part of G-Clan's special collection. It was once considered an underhanded weapon used only by treacherous villains. Unfortunately, for some people, reputation is only something for others to worry about. Do we think that that's the solution to the Sentinel plant things? One day, it will be my turn to bring honor to our ancestors. What stupid hero? Let's see how much more you can take. Carefully placed bubble. Young Master, you are exceeding the experimental limits. But no, come back, text. Please stop this at once. Now this is interesting. Look at this. Be careful with my precious experimental materials. Interesting. I like the visual, like, bookending here of that first memory and this one. They can keep the bubbles. Long live the Xi Kingdom. Long may it reign for thousands of generations to come. Letter of the day is E. Alright, Seal of Jiquan. Soul Seal is the greatest symbol of power in the Council, and the key to unlock the Council Code is Soul's proof of authority. Jiquan Soul Seal, the character containing Wu, signifies discipline. Oh. We ain't doing so good, Chief. My lord, have you and Jiquan settled the score? How did it go? Still breathing. You're not usually this concerned. What happened? The firewall here at the Four Seasons Pavilion has intercepted a strange signal. Has your location been exposed? Not yet, but I fear our adversary may be dangerously close. Got it. I'll head back immediately. Take care of Shanshan and don't allow anyone in or out. As you wish, my lord. The map in the background here gives me very strong Avatar: The Last Airbender vibes, which is potentially a coincidence, but probably not. Oh, what you want to bet that the third phase of that fight would have happened if we hadn't used the thingy? That would track to me. Hello? Artifact, The Legend of the Porky Heroes. Maybe. Chapters 111 to 120 of The Legend of Porky Heroes. After receiving the 4 treasures of study, Shanshan's handwriting has improved significantly. He handled the writing and cover illustrations all on his own. The story is full of twists and turns, having changed protagonists twice. I'm back. Give me your report. What was that signal you mentioned earlier?
Locate.
Yes, my lord, but I'm still unable to parse out any meaningful content. The random and nonsensical waveforms defy interpretation. Have you found the source? Yes, I've marked it on your device. It could very well be a trap. Please be careful. World map has been updated. Is this why? That's not been marked as complete? That could explain it. Where's Shanshan? I have things for him. There you are. What did you bring me out here to do, kid? I don't have any time for your monkey tricks. Oh, you're back. Perfect timing. Do you have a minute? It's about this knife you gave me. What? Have you mastered it already? I think I've gotten the hang of it. Abacus helped me find a lot of information. We even set up straw targets. Stand back and don't move. It's dangerous, so don't reach your hands out. Watch. Ooh. What do you think? How does it look? You pruned the bush into a... What is it? Guess. A squashed bug. It's definitely an insect. The pattern on the wings looks familiar. I see it now. Isn't that your mystic nymph? How could you even tell? That's right. I've always wanted my own mystic nymph, and I didn't want to bother Yi about it, so I decided to cut one out. Give you that blade so that you could learn how to fight, not how to perform circus tricks. Oh, I see. You should have said so. All you said was that I was going to learn how to use it. Who looks at a knife and just assumes it's used to stab other people? I can't. I'm just not good with weapons. Maybe I could use it to plow soil or shovel dirt. If one day someone wanted to hurt you, do you think you could protect yourself? Of course I can. Once they see the beautifully cut flowers and trees, they'll want to ask me how I did it. Then they'll find uses for their weapons that are far more interesting than hurting me. That's how I plan to stop them from hurting me. Give it up, my primate friend. You're dealing with what's called an unwavering personality here. Okay. But Shanshan, I still have stuff that I want to give you. Come back here. Oh, there's a talk. Yeah, we'll do the talk. Yi, why did you learn martial arts? Uncle Chubby would protect Shanshan. Yeah. My mentor told me that it would strengthen my body and allow me to protect others in times of trouble. I just followed her suggestion. Then why doesn't Uncle Chubby do it? Maybe because martial arts doesn't really suit him. He might look intimidating, but that man couldn't even hurt a fly. That's nice. Alright, let's give you... I thought we got another thing to get... Oh, we gotta give it to... Chubby, right? Hand it over to Kuafu. Alright. I like that there's lots of art of us from Shanshan at this point. That's cute. These darts, these are the flying darts Jiquan often uses. So this is what they look like on the inside. I can adjust the design to turn it into an arrow. But still, are you sure you don't mind using the same weapon as him? As long as the user has integrity, a weapon is just a weapon. Unless you think that by using Jiquan's weapons I will somehow adopt his disposition? To be frank, you don't have a particularly friendly disposition either. Okay, give me some time and I'll get you your new arrow. Behold, the Shadow Hunter. As the name suggests, this arrow seeks and homes in on your enemies. Blah, blah. Shadow Hunter. Arrows crafted on homing darts. Use up. I can't talk tonight. Arrows crafted based on homing darts. Upon firing, these arrows transform into several dart-shaped arrowheads that track the movements of the enemy, locking in on their location and shadowing their every move. Cool. And I'm assuming... Yep. New thing. Also which requires dark steel, which we do not have. You defeated the heir to the Ji clan. Wow, that must have been tough. I can't believe he transmuted his body to that degree. How frightening. I thought you said he was pretty stylish. What I meant was... God, those are two different things. I don't blame you. Ying and Ji have always been allies. The transmutation furnaces and weapon systems they used were all crafted by our ancestors. Just because we participated in manufacturing doesn't mean we enjoy killing. Most of us Ying feel pretty ashamed about that part of our history. I might have overstated it. Alright. Well... Don't want to go straight to there. Because then, you know, plot and all that. Let's very quickly round out this skill point. Oh, not quite there. Ooh. Reminds me. Jane's, let's take you off, you off, you off, so put you on and you on, one. There we go. Too slow that time. There we go. Rank 3, baby. We will invest it. I feel like this... I've been using water, so I feel like that's the smart move. Maybe? We'll go with that. Then we're gonna head towards the next thing, but I think once we step outside here, yeah, let's actually end the episode here. YouTube, thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you in the next episode where we continue the main plot, I assume. I don't know. Until then, bye.